everyone, welcome back. I'm Lili, your village's real estate agent, and today I brought my husband, Melvin. He knows everything about life here.
Yeah, I don't know about everything, but okay.
Why doesn't I say hi?
Hello, everyone. Lily always calls me when she needs the real answers. We've lived here for a few years now, and honestly, I still can't believe how much there is to know about this place. But today we're going to try to break it down, and the questions people ask before they move here, the stuff that you're Googling at midnight wondering if the Villages is the right move for you.
That's exactly what we're doing. Let's go. Question number 1. What exactly is the Villages? Okay, Melvin, let's start from the beginning. What is the Villages?
All right, so imagine someone said, what if we build an entire city just for people who are done working and ready to actually enjoy life? That's basically what the Villages is. It's the biggest active adult community in the world, not in Florida, not in the U.S., I mean in the world. We're spread across 3 counties, Sumter County, Marion County, and Lake County, and we're over 130,000 residents. We have multiple town squares, hundreds of recreational centers, pools, sports facilities, restaurants, shops, and all within golf cart distance. And it's still growing. New districts keep being developed, so the community keeps on expanding. But what makes it different from just a regular town is the intentionality that's behind it. Everything here was designed with one goal: to give retirees the best possible quality of life. Streets, the paths, the activities, the social scene, it all feeds into that.
It delivers?
Well, I was skeptical before I came, visited once, and just got it immediately. There's an energy here you can't describe until you actually come and experience it.
So let's go for question number 2. Is it really just old people?
Well, I know that was coming before we started this. It is age restricted, 55 plus. At least one person in the house has to be 55 or older. When we came here, that was me. You were younger. And no one under 19 can be a permanent resident. So by definition, yes, it is for adults. But here's the thing. The vibe is actually nothing like people picture. Nobody here is, sitting on the front porch swinging. People are out. They're on golf carts, 8 in the morning.
Or earlier.
Yeah, they're out walking. They're out by the pool. They're in the pickleball courts. They're at the squares dancing at night. And I have neighbors that are in their 70s and 80s, and they're more active people than I knew back home that were in their 40s. So the variety of ages is really wider than you think. You've got people in their late 50s who just retired early, and they live right next to folks that are over 80, still going strong. There's no one type of villager.
And grandkids, can they visit?
Of course.
You would be dead if you did.
We just had a visit from ours. Grandkids, adult kids, friends, they can all visit and stay up to 30 days per year. So holidays, summer visits, spring breaks, all that works perfectly fine. You just can't make them permanent residents.
Let's go to question number 3. What does it cost to live here?
Well, this is the one that people always want to know. And the answer really is it depends, because everybody's lifestyle is different. But let me give you the real picture. Home prices range really very varied. You can find villas and patio villas starting in the low 200s.
200.
Mid-range homes and designer courtyard villas are usually somewhere between 3 and 6.
Or more.
100,000, right?
If they have.
And then the bigger, newer premium homes can go well over $1 million. So there's generally something for a wide range of budgets. And the saying is, you don't have to be a millionaire to live like one. Now, here's what people sometimes miss, is the amenity fee. Every resident pays a monthly amenity fee that covers access to the rec centers, pools, executive golf courses, the entertainment at the squares, sports facilities, the clubs, basically all the good stuff. And it runs roughly in the range of about $200 a month.
Right now it's still affordable.
Yeah, it varies a bit by district and adjusts over time.
Is that on top of the HOA?
Well, some neighborhoods have a small HOA on top of it, yes. Not all,
No.
but some. So when you're budgeting, you want to look at your full monthly picture, your mortgage or property taxes, your amenity fee, if there is an HOA, which is unusual, but insurance, utilities. Lily always walks her buyers through the whole thing, so they don't get any surprises when they move here.
Keep you informed.
The other thing worth mentioning is the infrastructure bond.
The bond.
This is the thing that a lot of people miss. A lot of homes here have one attached to the property that shows up in your tax bill, so that the bond shows up in your tax bill. You pay it with your taxes. Newer homes, of course, have higher bonds. Older homes, they've been paying on those and they have a remaining balance, but sometimes they're even paid off. So it's one of those details that can really meaningfully affect your cost. So it's worth asking about. You need to know how much the bond is.
Well, knowing before you buy, so you better have a realtor.
Don't skip that conversation, because that conversation can really catch you by surprise.
Make a difference. So let's talk about question number 4. What if I don't go?
Well, there's a lot of people here that don't golf. And the question is there still enough to do?
Is there still enough to do?
And I love this question because I don't golf very much.
Once a month?
Maybe. But I'm never bored here. The Village has over 3,000 lifestyle clubs. 3,000. These aren't formal organization. Residents create them. If you don't have what you're looking for, you can make it.
One.
I did it when we first came here.
And the music.
So if you think of an interest, someone has probably already started the club for it. Pickleball, tennis, cycling, swimming, ballroom. I mean, whatever you've always wanted to learn to do.
The place that you come from,
dancing, yeah, line dancing, yoga, water aerobics. You can paddle those little skinny boats, and you can do all kinds. Yeah, I mean, if you want to learn to play the harmonica or the ukulele, woodworking, pottery, stained glass, theater groups, investment clubs, travel clubs, Bible study clubs, single groups, wine clubs, trivia nights. I mean, everything.
Okay, Lili, really?
Yeah, ukulele, yeah. And every night, every single night, there's free live music at the town squares. Different squares, different genres. Just out there in the open air, it feels like a festival. And it's free to all the residents.
And it's fun.
A lot of fun.
And you can choose the music you like and go accordingly.
Yeah, we usually drive around on the golf cart and find what we like and then park. But you don't really need to play golf to love living here. If anything, the non-golfers sometimes have a harder time deciding what to do first, because there's so many options.
So let's go with question number 5. How do people get around? Okay, the golf carts. And I see them everywhere. Is that really how people live?
Well, Lily, you know that this is really my favorite thing about the Villages, is riding around on the golf cart. The Villages has hundreds of miles of dedicated golf paths. They all connect to each other. And whenever there's a main road, there's a tunnel that goes under it. So you don't have to get out on the main road. In fact, you can't get out on the main road. But, you can go to the shopping centers, you can go to the restaurants. I go to the doctor, I buy groceries, go to the squares.
Everything you need day to day.
Yeah, the drugstores, anything. I use my golf cart more than I do my car most days.
And it costs less.
Oh, yeah. It seems like you put gas in it the last 2 months. I don't know. Groceries, lunch, pharmacy, visiting a neighbor. Golf cart. I mean, it sounds like a quirky detail, but it's actually really meaningful, especially for people who maybe don't want to be behind the wheel of the car as much anymore. The golf cart gives you independence and freedom without the stress of highway driving.
Definitely. It's not stressful, it's relaxing.
And people go out on the golf cars, they go crazy with them. They do custom paint seats. I mean, I see them that look like fire trucks and tank. And one guy has a tank, You'll see some wild things rolling around.
It's fun, though.
Yeah, it's really fun.
So you still need a car, though?
Yeah, you need a car because, when you take longer trips or you need to go to the airport, some big mall or something that's in Orlando or Ocala, and sometimes you have to go to specialist doctors or something like that. But really, the car stays parked way more than it did before we lived here.
And you only need one, really.
Yeah, really.
One car and one golf cart for the two of you.
Some people have 2 golf carts in one car.
Let's go to the question number 6. What about health card? What is available here?
Really solid, and it keeps growing. Right here in the Villages, there's UF Health, University of Florida Health, the Villages Hospital, full hospital, along with a ton of medical offices. Primary care, cardiology, orthopedics, eye care, dental, you name it. There's a big medical infrastructure has been built here.
And there is a reason for that.
Because of the population here, right? So providers have followed the demand. For anything more specialized or major procedures, you're also within reasonable driving distance to larger medical centers. And
even Jacksonville to the Mayo Clinic.
Yeah. So you're not isolated if you need something more complex. What I tell people is that this is one of my biggest questions before I moved here. And once I got here, I saw how accessible everything is. That concern really went away very quickly. You're not driving an hour to see your doctor for a regular checkup. You're usually a 10-minute golf cart ride. And it's all okay. Yeah, it's very close.
It's true. That is really important for this stage of life.
Yeah. It's a huge thing. It's not just fun and activities. You want to know that if something comes up that you're taking care of. And the Villages handles that very well.
For many years already. Would say more than 25, 30.
More than that.
And keep growing, isn't it?
Right.
So question number 7, sure yet, rent first or just buy? For people not sure yet, rent first or just buy?
Well, if you've never been here, then my honest advice is come and visit first. You know, spend a long weekend, walk the squares on a Friday or Saturday.
Rent a golf cart.
When the music is going, and go to a recreation center, try a class, drive the golf cart past, get a feel kindly for the actual pace of life here.
And the different areas, because if you go to areas, you might choose which one you might like.
Yeah. Then if you want to go deeper before committing to buying, there are rental options. There's seasonal rentals, there's short-term rentals, furnished rentals, especially popular in the winter months.
And more expensive though.
A lot of people do what's called a trial season. They rent January through March, they live it for real, and then they decide exactly where they want to locate. And the ones who do that almost always come back and buy. But I'll say this, most people who visit for even just a weekend or a long weekend, they get it, they feel it. There's something about being here in person that you never get on any YouTube video or any real estate listing. It just can't be replicated on video. The energy of the community is a thing that sells it, and you can't put that in a brochure. You just can't do it.
So come see it.
Yeah, come see it, seriously. Book a trip. It might be the best scouting trip you'll ever take.
Let's go to question number 8. What should I know about buying here? Okay, for people ready to buy, what is different about buying here? Why here? Why in the Villages?
Well, a few things. I think first, you have the 2 main options: new construction directly from the Villages developer, or resale through the open market. New construction means that you're in a newer district. You're picking finishes and getting everything brand new. Resale means you might find a better location closer to a town square or a more established neighborhood with actual trees in it, and often at a lower price point and much of the bond already paid. So each has real advantages depending on what you prioritize. Location versus newness, basically. The other thing I'd say is, you really have to consider that bond.
Definitely.
We talked about it earlier. I mentioned just a moment ago, a lot of homes here have an infrastructure bond that shows up on the property tax bill, and newer homes in the district carry, of course, a higher bond because they've just been built. So
it'll be up to $60,000 now.
Older homes have much lower remaining balance. People have been paying those bonds, and some people have paid off the bonds. We see them all the time, paid off bond as an advertisement in a sale. So that can make a huge, meaningful difference in what you actually are paying every month. And it's something that is easy to overlook. If you're not working with someone who knows the market here, that could be a problem.
Exactly, they know what they're doing. That is why you need a good agent like me.
Exactly. The best agent, right? Someone who knows the district, someone who knows which neighborhoods would fit your lifestyle and your budget, and can walk you through the real numbers, not just the listing price.
And know the whole process, what kind of addendum they need.
Right.
Last question. Someone watching right now thinking about retiring here, what do you tell them?
Well, I tell them, don't overthink. Come and see it. It was the person who researched for months. I was the guy who researched and made spreadsheets and read every forum, and none of that prepared me for what actually happened when I got here and what it feels like to be here. The thing about the Villages is that on paper, it sounds almost too good to be true. And most things that sound too good to be true usually aren't, but you know, golf carts and dancing and 3,000 clubs and free concerts. It sounds like a commercial, but then you get here and you find out it's for real, right? And the community is real. The friendships are real. The quality of life is real. If you're a few years out from retirement, now is actually a really great time to start the conversation and start the process. Not because you have to rush, but because understanding the market. There's a lot of different nuances to the market, different districts, the price ranges, and it takes time to learn that. So you want to make that decision from a place of knowledge and a place of understanding. You want to be an expert on the villages before you come, and it's not doing it out of pressure. So reach out to Lily. You know, she doesn't bite, I promise. You'll love dealing with her. You'll love working with her. She will keep you laughing. I can promise you that.
I really don't mind.
No.
My info is below. Call me, text me, DM me. Let's talk. No pressure. Just coffee.
We like coffee. Yeah, the best kind of real estate conversation is over a good cup of coffee.
It is, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If this helped you, thumbs up, please. It helps so much. And subscribe for more real talks about life in the villages.
Yeah, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
See you next time.